Hello my friends and welcome back to another guide of Fractured Online. I thought we'd start a new series in which I'd explain to you how to level up a character most efficiently. This means accumulating as many knowledge points as possible in the shortest possible time in order to be able to maximize the character as quickly as possible. I just create a new character for that. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. And now the most important decision is to be made, the backgrounds of my character. Do I play Gladiator, Bowman, Arcanist or Street Rat? The answer is very simple, we play Bowman. Even if you say now, oh, but I really want to play Arcanist or Melee Fighter, you can do that later. But for now you play Bowman to level up. You have a huge advantage as Bowman, because you can level up much faster and also get the enemies shot down a lot faster, especially in the first hours and days. Let me explain why this is. If you play melee fighters, it doesn't matter whether it is a gladiator or street rat, you will run into problems after 5 or 6 hours into the game. Problems will arise once you see the first bandits, because they are always archers. Normally you can pull the opponents quite well by briefly switching to the bow, shooting the opponent once, switching back to the melee weapon, and then the opponents come running towards you and you beat them up. However, if you encounter bandits, there are always archers with them. You cannot pull the archers with your bow, they just don't come, they stay far away and shoot you. That means you have to run towards the archers. But as you run towards the archers, other bandits see you and run towards you. And before you know it, 3, 4, 5 opponents knock you down and you drop dead. This has happened to me several times. I also thought to myself at the beginning, come on, let's play as Gladiator. It sounds great and funny and I want to do that. Indeed, it was a lot of fun until I got to the first bandit camp. I couldn't get any further from there and I was stuck. That's why you don't choose a melee fighter. Choose a bowman, please. Arcanist, you could say, that's also a long distance fighter. So far, that's correct. The problem is that it requires mana. If he has no mana, he does no damage. In the first few hours you don't have good armor and you don't have a good weapon. That means you have very little mana regeneration. So you have to constantly wait until the mana is full again, which just slows you down. In pure damage terms the Arcanist is pretty good, but you have to constantly wait and that makes the leveling process very inefficient. You don't want to stand around and wait, no, you choose the bowman. By the end of this guide you will have enough knowledge points to unlock all 60 talent points. Yes, you can have a total of 60 talent points and you will have all 60 talent points unlocked. You then also learned a few skills for the bow just to be able to level up, and on top of that you still have more than enough knowledge points left to level up however you please. Whether you want to play Gladiator or Street Rat or Arcanist, it doesn't matter. You will have enough knowledge points for the required skills. Believe me and choose the bow. Next, we change the attributes. This is very important. We reduce strength to 6 points. Strength gives you 50 health points per point used and additional health regeneration. In addition, you can carry more stuff around. 50 HP is very little and you only need limited HP regeneration. You play as a ranged fighter. If something hits you, you're doing something wrong. You can neglect carry weight because you leave most goods behind and you don't carry anything around with you. That means 6 points in strength, as little as possible. We leave dexterity at 15 points. Dexterity means that you can shoot faster and evade better. In addition, it increases lockpicking. We are sticking with 15 points, the faster shooting speed rocks. Intellect we change to the highest value possible, 18 points. Intellect causes us to have more mana and more mana regeneration. As a bowman, you also need mana. In fact, every class requires mana. That's why we put 18 points in intelligence. That's very important. Then let's take a look at charisma. You take the lowest possible value, 6 points. Charisma causes you to get some mana per point, but not as much as 4 points in intelligence. In addition, it causes us to be more lucky. A few short sentences on the subject of luck. The game rolls the dice in the background. Whenever a value within a range has to be determined. So for example, you do 100 to 200 damage. The dice are rolled and the result is then, for example, 170 damage. Or a monster drops 20 to 30 gold. The dice are rolled and you receive 27 gold. Or it is rolled whether the next hit is a critical hit. Luck means that you get more luck with the dice, and the value that are rolled are generally higher. Ignore luck completely for the time being. You'll do enough damage without luck. We put 15 points in Constitution. Constitution causes us to get 75 additional health points per point. And you get more energy. Energy causes the energy bar to deplete more slowly, and you don't have to rest at the fireplace as often. Perception, the most important attribute, we leave it at 18 points. The most damage depends on your perception, and it also causes our critical hit chance to be increased. So in summary, 6 points in strength, 15 points in dexterity, 18 points in intelligence, 15 points in constitution, 18 points in perception, and 6 points in charisma. Give your character a great name, you cannot change the name afterwards, and when you're done, complete the character creation. Here's our new character, and let's get started and find ourselves in the tutorial. Since I want to keep the episodes as short as possible, I'll end this intro episode here. What the tutorial is all about and what is important to do here, I will explain to you in the next episode. If you liked the video, please press the thumb up button, and if you want to see more videos in the future, subscribe to my channel. Until then, be well and take care.